Across the Peak District, farmers and landowners are creating space for nature. Taking this step to a wilder landscape can be tricky, so Derbyshire Wildlife Trust have set up a wild peak network to connect people and places for the benefit of nature. We went to Chapel in the Frith to catch up with network member Claire, who is creating a wildlife haven on the land attached to her home.
So this is my home in the High Peak. Attached to the house when we bought it 3 years ago, there's 3 or 4 acres of land which we wanted to rewild. The network's been really important to our dream to try to encourage more nature on our land. We are surrounded by land that is heavily grazed by agriculture, and we want to try to create more corridors. We have always had a difficulty here in that we didn't want to overgraze it, so we didn't want our own animals. We can't mow it either because it's quite undulating. We're in the Peak District. It's pretty cold up here at times and quite high up. So we wanted to understand more what we could do.
Managing their land in a way that supports nature is one of the biggest challenges which landowners face, with many in the network coming forward with the same issue. Derbyshire Wildlife Trust decided to share their resources to support them. We put our best hoofs forward and have loaned our rewilding superstars the Exmoor Ponies.
Exmoor Ponies are a brilliant tool for rewilding. One of the main benefits is how their hooves have impacted the ground. It's creating these little micro habitats, helps microorganisms, and it builds from there across the food chain. It's the way they interact with the land which can be beneficial to all different types of biodiversity, from your invertebrates to your birds to your small mammals. Each of them will benefit from the native ponies breeding across these grounds. They're easy to handle, so we can put a head collar on them, load them into a trailer and move them from site to site. So we're sort of mimicking that herbivore migration across the Peak District. And as we can see, they've settled into the land naturally, no fuss at all. When they arrived here, had a look around and then they were heads down grazing.
Ponies have just been amazing. We're lucky enough that we live quite right on the land that they are on. So we get to see them just from looking out the window and watching their natural behaviours with one another, how they've reacted to the land. Has been a real pleasure, and we've learned so much about them, and they're teaching us about the land. My youngest, who's 14, is in particular interested by the ponies. She checks on them every day. Yeah, there'll be a tear in my eye when they go. I'll miss looking out, seeing them, but I really hope that they're back before long.
So now we're taking them over to a site near Hathersage, where it's a little bit like this land. It's a bit smaller, it's on a hill, a bit more crowded in tree cover, lots of different types of scrub and vegetation. So they're going to go there for about 2 weeks, and then we'll sort of go from there, see if they need to stay a bit longer, see how well they've impacted that site. But we'll be checking in on them, and then they'll be going to another site and so on from these 11 different landowners, and then they'll land back here next winter.
The trust and the group that we were dealing with have just been essential to help us to do that. We wouldn't have been able to do it without them. And really, it's been easy. It's been pleasurable to have the ponies with us, but an easy way of managing the land and making it better, hopefully, for nature and more native species to find their home here.
Like the work that we do? Check out our website or continue watching the next video.